Let's see if we're live on YouTube and LinkedIn. This is Dr. Nancy Lee. Once we go live, we officially get started. I believe we're live. So let's do this. Let me turn on 1 minute countdown timer, then we'll get started. For people who join us, please comment on the chat, what's your name, where you're from, and what you go for 2023. We also have some guests on our Zoom room, so get ready to do free mock interviews. So let's do 1 minute countdown timer. See if we're live on YouTube and LinkedIn. This is Dr. City. Once we go live, we officially get started. Yes, we are live. Awesome. So we see people comment already. We are live on YouTube. Let me go to LinkedIn. This is Dr. City. We're getting started in 1 minute. Oh, we see people comment already. We are live on YouTube. Let me go to LinkedIn. Cool. All right. So I see people join us on LinkedIn as well. This is great. And also Surisha, and how are you on Zoom as well? Awesome. Okay, great. Hey guys, this is Dr. Nancy Lee, a director of product featured in Forbes that help 100 people land their dream PM job offer in fan companies and unicorn startup and continue to get promoted as a product leader. Today, you're in our free mock interview to get ready for your prime recruiting season. Hey guys, there's lots of crazy news going on. Lots of activities, lots of interviews, and lots of hiring process. So let's make sure that we are able to use the best strategy to quickly land your next job offer, especially in this case, we're doing mock interview and see what went wrong in your answers and figure out steps did you go wrong in terms of when you answer those first round interview question, maybe last round interview question. Many reasons are here today, maybe because you had experience or you have no experience at all, or you're fresh graduate. You really want to figure out what's the best way to quickly nail your product manager job offer. If so, you're in the right place. Let me see who else is here with me. I can see chat on both YouTube and LinkedIn. So comment on the chat, what's your name, where you're from, and what you go for 2023. Lynn, how are you? So excited to learn about mock interview. Yes, Joe. That would be very beneficial for all the PMs in my network looking for a new role. Yeah, thank you. So Joe, make sure to like this video and share this video on your LinkedIn, and more people can directly join us and figure out what went wrong in their interviews. Okay, and everyone can join for free mock interviews. I'm going to share you regarding how to join me live for free. Okay, Halida, how are you? MBA candidate, how are you? Awesome. And let me see who else on YouTube who are here with us. Michelle from Kenya, how are you? What time is it in Kenya? And Rivath from the US, how are you? Awesome. So let's do this. Let me go through some bookkeeping process so that we know how to directly join me live on Zoom for our free masterclass and free mock interviews. So let me bring out my slides. My team has already prepared for me, and we actually already have 2 people on Zoom with me so that everyone knows how you can join me on Zoom for mock interview live as well. Awesome. So let me do this. So let me share you guys my screen. Then we'll get started with today's mock interview. Oh, and also with me, on Zoom, 10 aspiring PM from Boston. How are you? I'm from Boston as well. This is awesome. So quick reminder for everybody how to join us. Here's what to do. Okay, so slideshow. Let me quickly put on slideshow. Free mock interviews. Okay, so every Wednesday we go live. Sometimes we invite a guest. Sometimes we do free mock interviews. Sometimes we do free resume review. Okay, today we are going to do free mock interviews. Here's what we do today. So feel free to email me. We're going to show you the email address quickly. So hold on, let me do this. For free mock interview, here's what you do. Okay. For some of you guys already pre-registered, you already email my team at info@pmaccelerator.io, so you're good to go. That's why you're on Zoom already. Some of you guys, if you were with me live right now, you can email me immediately at nancy@darknancy.com. Okay, only when I'm live, email me. If not, email my team. My team will send you more instructions how to join me live on Zoom. Okay, so email me at nancy@darknancy.com right now, and email title should say free mock interview, and then I'm gonna send you a link to join me live on Zoom. Okay, so just comment directly, put in your email. Okay, nancy@darknancy.com. Okay, cool. So when they're waiting for people to email me, so let me go through some inspiring stories. Very, very exciting. Okay, anyone who is part of my coaching program, Copy and Accelerator, you know we love to share any inspiring stories of all our heroes. I call them heroes because they literally have many breakthroughs in their career and also impacting many people out there, millions of people out there. So Nicholas himself, he's a senior product manager, Brazil. He's Brazilian, never worked outside of Brazil at all, and also he works for a Brazilian healthcare startup with 100 employees and never worked, lived, or anywhere outside of Brazil at all. And now, last month, he was able to land the head of AI product offer in a company in London. So actually very excited for him. And the important message I want to share with you guys was, so when Nicholas started his entire journey, he started to talk about in the past, given he's a Brazilian, people always say, oh, you should stay in Brazil. It's impossible for you to move out the country or get paid more. Well, in reality, he was able to have a breakthrough. Okay, which today I'm going to show you how you're able to have breakthrough as well. But most important thing, number one thing he did is Owen has amazing LinkedIn profile. Number two, everyone knows how to repackage his story. Even if he's Brazilian, there's a story to tell them. Well, even if I work for a Brazilian startup, I qualify for more international presence and bigger scope of me growing into next level as well. And then that's where he is, and very, very, very exciting for him to grow into next level. Of course, he did lots of mock interviews with me, so that's why you guys can enjoy the free advice to you guys to understand how you can improve, why you failed certain interviews. Okay. And now, to get ready for the mock interviews, everybody, you need to go to this website, darknancy.com/50fan. That's where you can use the database of latest interview questions out there. Okay, so those can be used for fan interviews or non-fan interviews, and doesn't have to be fan company. The reason is even chocolate company like Hershey's, recently I heard like Hershey's chocolate companies, crazy. It started to ask product design interview questions. Everyone's trying to follow the same style of interview at fan companies right now. So therefore, go to this website, darknancy.com/50fan to download your interviews. The database to do your mock interviews. Okay, so let me copy paste here so everyone can get it. Let me post it in both LinkedIn and also YouTube. So it is 6 p.m. in Kenya. Perfect for you, Michelle. This is perfect timing for you. So after work, you start to do free mock interviews. This is awesome. Okay, cool. All right. So now let's do this. Let's start with our free mock interviews. And reminder here again. If you need mock interview live right now, email me at nancy.nancy.com. Once the live is over, email my team at info@pmaccelerator.io. So, okay, so pick the right email. You can email me directly when I go live. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do free mock interview. Tan, are you here? Can you unmute yourself?
Yep, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. So you said you're aspiring PM from Boston. Can you quickly introduce yourself?
Yeah, so should we do the pitch now or just do a quick?
You can do a pitch, you can do introduction, either way is fine.
Yeah, so speaking context, I'm an aspiring product manager, mostly been in engineering and project management role. So with that, I'll start my pitch. So I'm a technology professional with 20 years of experience in multiple technology roles, from leading engineering teams to project management. I bring a distinct perspective to the role of project manager. My experience in program management has provided me with a comprehensive understanding of product lifecycle, cross-functional collaboration, and the art of juggling multiple priorities to achieving overarching organizational goals. I believe these skills are invaluable in the dynamic landscape of product management, where adaptability and the ability to navigate ambiguity are essential. During my 10 years tenure in engineering, I not only honed my technical skill, but also learned to empathize with end user and understand their needs deeply. This experience gives me a granular understanding of product development process, from the inception of an idea to its realization in the form of software and system. As a product manager, I'm confident in my ability to bridge the gap of technical intricacy and user-centered design, ensuring that our products are market leaders, but also user-friendly. My time as a project manager also fostered my strategic and planning abilities. I developed a knack for meticulously dissecting complex issues, devising comprehensive plans, and executing them with precision. This discipline allowed me to efficiently manage resource, budget, and timeline while ensuring that all stakeholders were aligned with our objectives. So in my new role as a project manager, I intend to apply the same discipline to product roadmaps, ensuring that our product deliver in time and within budget, while also meeting the evolving needs of our customer. With that said, what truly sets me apart is my diverse background, which encompasses engineering expertise, program management skills, formal training and operation management. I approach challenges with humility, knowing that every problem presents an opportunity to learn and grow. However, I approach them with an unwavering confidence in my ability to find innovation solution by drawing from my multidisciplinary experiences.
The try-10, I am a little bit confused. Is it for PM roles or for
so like I said,
roles?
So like I say, like I in the past I had a program manager role, and I'm an aspiring project manager. I like to move into a product manager role.
I think the pitch doesn't work for either roles. Very straightforward. Okay. The pitch doesn't work for either roles. Even you use it for program manager or project manager role, stay in your current role, assuming you don't want to switch, it doesn't work because it's way too long and doesn't show who you are. It's just not sharp. I can tell how many years experience, how many years of project management or in total work experience you have. At least 10, 15, right?
It all in total was 20 plus years. So.
Exactly, right? So I can tell you how many years experience, but not sharp. The biggest problem is it's not sharp.
Okay.
It doesn't matter it's for project manager or product managers. The problem is it's not sharp. It's not memorable. Just feel like it's very long. You told me something. So here's what's thinking process. Let's do not talk about it's for what role yet. Let me tell you what problem with the quote, the pitch. It's not a pitch. And even you call the introduction is also very long. The main problem is we can tell many years experience, but how to set you apart for someone who also has 20 years experience is showing that you're already a leader. You're very sharp. You know how to lead a team. Even if a very senior IC, you still be able to create a huge organizational impact, because anybody who has 20 years experience, they can speak for 5 minutes. Or I don't know how long you spoke. I bet it's longer than 2 minutes. Okay, you can watch recordings later on. Okay, anyone with 20 years experience can speak longer than you. So it's not about have done lots of work, of course. 20 years, you might have done lots of work. What they're looking for is, please impress me.
Okay.
Okay. It's not impressive saying that the only thing that impressed me is this guy worked for many, many, many years. That's it.
Okay.
But any guy who also worked for 20 years, many, many years, also have very, very long stuff. Okay, so the main problem is how can we make it shorter? The most important thing to make it shorter is the following. Number one, you give them a summary of years experience, so which we can modify for PM and also product manager and project manager later on. And then second, you directly jump into the impact you have done for your organization without going into the details of I wrote requirements or I align product strategy, different things. You talk about lots of crazy stuff.
Okay.
Just get to the point much faster. For example, you can say, let's use it for program manager. Either one is fine. We'll switch because we will pivot it for both roles. Okay, let's go back to the easy route. Assuming even if you're for program manager, project manager, I will kill this pitch as well. Assuming for program manager, well, I will say the following. Hey, I am Tam and I have overall 20 years experience, cross-functionally from project management, engineering management, and operational, something like operational stuff, whatever keywords you said. So, and lately, assuming you apply for program manager role, right? So lately, I managed 5 large-scale program in total. Give a summary. And then give one example. One of the biggest product or project I led was working for ABCD company to achieve ABCD goal, whatever you want to say, with ABCD impact very quickly. For example, I led multinational, for example, if I years ago before I transitioned to PM. Okay, so I would say the big I managed only 2 at the time, two large scale project, assuming for product management, 2 large scale project. The biggest project I lately managed is $250 million project that helped the oil companies to prevent the oil spill similar to Gulf of Mexico. This is perceived as the most important industry inventions that using comprehensive AI, robotics to prevent all the environmental damages. This enabled me to lead a team of whatever 20 people to grow this project and also help me get promoted to become ABCD thing. Whatever. So now, if assuming you apply for project management roles, the next step is, so I believe my past at the time is only 3 years. I believe my past 3 years experience leading $250 million project is adding great value to this new role as a project manager in your company, whatever ABCD thing you want to say. So it has to be very straightforward what impact you have, even if at the time only 3 years experience, right? So now let's use yours, whatever the impact you have, you just get to the point, what problem you want to solve, what impact you have. I talk about the size of the project, $250 million project. I led a team, got me promoted. I didn't go into the details regarding, I manage day-to-day operations, of course, $250 million. You must manage everything end to end. But the fact that I led a team means that many different people in my team managing different things. All together, we did something that $250 million to whatever prevent oil spill in Gulf of Mexico. Of course, that's happened 8 years ago when I was working on the project. Okay, so now let's pivot yours into product management, which you want to transition to product, right? Same thing.
Yes.
Yeah, transition to product. Number one thing is you must understand what end-to-end what product management is doing. So I will show you the free training on YouTube as a checklist, very, very simple things what product manager is doing. Okay, once you know what product manager is doing, you only need to tell them the parts that's related to product manager and also kill everything else. You don't need to say, I have such a broad experience, all those add value to become PM. No, you just tell them the following. For example, how much of your 20 years experience related to product do you think have 10 years related to product? Doesn't have to be the title, but related to product. For example, working with engineering, writing requirement, managing stakeholders. Do you think it's 10 years in total, roughly?
I would say maybe not 10 years, maybe 5 years total related directly to.
Yeah, great, cool. Let's use 5 years. 5 years is also very good. Hey, I'm Tam. I have 5 years experience leading developing technology product in the past couple of years. And along with extensive experience working with engineering team before I transitioned into product. So in ABCD company, in the past 5 years, or ABCD company, I launched, let's say 5 products, I don't know, 5 too many in 5 years. 3, I think 3 is reasonable. I launched whatever product, plug in the right number. I launched 3 products in total in the fintech industry, in the ABCD, whatever ABCD industry. One of the product I'm most proud of is to help ABCD client to achieve ABCD goals, and then just jump into impact directly. This leading to my client making $200 million additional revenue every single day. Or could also be this helps my own company to improve operational efficiency by 50% within 6 months. This helps whatever my company reduce the operational cost by 20%, which is very crucial during the tech layoff season, because when revenue is tight, when we improve the cost savings, we immediately increase our margin significantly. So this led me to be perceived as one of the key leaders in my company, was able to grow this product end to end. I believe my past 5 years experience plus engineering and plus like another 10 years engineering experience made me a great candidate for this product manager position in ABCD company. Something like that, just not too much crazy stuff. At 20 years, we don't compete with ages. To be frank, to say age discrimination, to be frank. If you tell others you have too many, to be frank, I'm very frank. Okay, to say real stuff going on. So too many is not a good either. So don't tell them what's most relevant. Tell them how impressive you are, how sharp you are. If you have too many years experience, I would actually hide that. I think 20 is okay. If you reach 30, I would just do not try to tell them I have too many years experience, or age discrimination will become a real thing. Okay, so tell them the most important part related to PM, but I will never tell them, oh, I have so many years experience that prepare me, transition into PM. Just tell them exactly what things you did relate to product, what impact you had, and then you're perfect fit for this role. Whatever things you can add. That's the best part. Okay, and make it short.
Okay, we'll do that.
You don't need to tell them. You only tell them all 3 products, because you give them summary upfront. I have launched 3 in the past 5 years. And the one I'm most proud of is doing this. Whatever, something like that, or you maybe pick your top 2, but don't make it too long. We don't want to hear something too long. Okay, cool. Any question based on the pitch so far, Tam?
Just a question. So do we have other opportunities to do a second pitch later on following weeks, or we want to get one pitch?
Oh yeah, you can email my team. You can email my team, okay. And same email info pmaccelerator.io. She can bring you up here, send you a link. At the same time, let me do this. Let's do mock interview. Did you sign up for mock interview, or you sign up for a pitch?
I'm not sure. Like it was just. I just saw this at mock interview, so I thought pitch and mock interview would be same session. And...
Oh yeah. So we can also do a mock, the real interview mock as well. Do you want to do a mock, or are you ready? Let me see who else is ready. Hold on, I haven't checked my email yet. Yeah, let me know if you want to do real mock.
I think, yeah, I'll work on the pitch, and maybe you can save for the future session.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no problem. No, we don't need to do real mock today. Yeah, you can finish your pitch next time. Awesome. So best of luck and keep me posted. And at the same time, let me see further questions on and my LinkedIn. Cool. One sec. Let me see what other questions people have here. Okay, so anyone who joined us live on LinkedIn and also YouTube, feel free to put your comment in the chat. And at the same time, let me do this. Let me show you guys some free resources regarding how to craft your pitch better and also do mock interview better. Let me share my screen. Okay, cool. So let's do this. Let's go to my YouTube channel and you guys can come here. Okay, so number one thing I think, Tan, you need to learn all the keywords in PM regarding what they do. Let me show you the free training here, videos here. Drop the search button. Directly to search here. What does a product manager do? Darknet CV, and you can find this video. What does product manager do by me? And you have many videos related to that. So there's another product manager. Yeah, all the skills for PM. This is number one thing everyone must learn in a high level. So this is straightforward for everybody who must learn. And then you have another video related to this. This one. So this video also has everything end to end regarding roles, responsibilities of product manager. So let me share this video. I think this has all the checklist, everything everyone can do. Let me put it then put on Zoom chat and say you should watch this and hit everything I described in that video in your interviews or in your understanding of creating your next pitch. Okay, let me put it here. And let me also put it on YouTube and LinkedIn. So, okay, so everybody, you can see the link right now, the YouTube link. And then everybody who's want to get ready for your next pitch. There's a very easy one you guys must watch. You can see my sample pitch right here. So basically, this is my pitch with a framework, and you guys should follow it. In the description of this video, you can download the details of my pitch that exactly is my pitch you can use or modify for your own use as well. Okay, so this one is going to guide all of you guys for your next pitch. Now, most importantly, I want people to understand this. I bet lots of people, when you go out for interviews, the reason you failed was the number one, the number one reason you failed was when they ask you lots of questions regarding, hey, tell me how you turn a product from concept to execution, tell me things related to product management, how do you launch those products? Those are typical entry-level PM type of questions for first round interview. And so the specific framework and methodology, you must answer those questions. And so let me show you guys where you can find sample answer. That's very typical. Okay, so go to this playlist, product management interview course and PM interview questions and answers. Those are all the sample interview questions. Everything is there. Okay, so like including product strategy questions. And let me see this one. I think this one's, what's your favorite product? Watch this one as well. And it's a very typical questions. Now other things regarding, tell me a time when you successfully launch a product from scratch. Must ask interview questions for all the product managers. Watch this one as well. So this I basically use as a sample answer and craft yours as well. It's like straightforward. Everyone must watch it. Let me share this one in the chat as well. Let me put it right here. Also on YouTube, so we have both. Okay, great. So let me see if any new questions we have. Cool. Inquiry regarding mock interview. Want to be part of mock interview, this events. Okay, so let me send you Zoom link right now. You can join me as we're speaking. Copy invitation. Okay, so Revent, I just sent you the Zoom link and join me right now. And now once you join me, get ready to think about what type of interview questions you want to do a mock interview with. Okay, so now let me do this. Cool. When we are, hold on, let me do this. Let me see more questions showing up here. Okay, so let me do this when we are waiting for Revents to join us. So let's do some quick overview regarding what's going on in the job market right now and the latest trends of the job hunting mechanism. Number one thing for everybody, please understand this. Oh, hold on, I sent the wrong link on the Zoom chat. But anyway, so number one thing, everyone understand this. We're going through primary recruiting season right now. So let me show you different kind of recruiting time frame for different type of companies. Number one, if you're going for those RPM, APM program within like fan companies, and September is when they will start the application process. So last year they start in August. So this year they delay. They start in September. I believe the reason of the delay start was because the recently stock market went back up, all the crazy stuff. They start to hire experienced PM first, and then the hire entry-level PM. So therefore, entry-level PM was delayed by months, but in September, they already start to open up the internship opportunities. Soon they will open up the entry-level PM opportunities for fan companies as well. And now number two, for MBAs are very important. Hey, MBAs, September is when majority of the companies start to recruit all the MBA candidates. Okay, very, very important. So for example, last year, Amazon started to send out job offers and in October. So basically right now, September primary season for all the MBAs got interviews for primary, of course, for tier 1 companies. October start to go out in like Amazon's, and that's like you have 1 month to go. Around beginning of October or end of October, just October is the offer months. Okay, so everyone needs to speed up the process. Now for experienced PM, the timing is slightly different. Experienced PM, in regardless of big or small companies, they already started hiring in August for experienced PM. Many of them already interviewed with Google, Meta, those kind of companies. By the way, they're hiring again. Doesn't have the Google, Meta, including DoorDash, Uber. They have been hiring for a very long time, as well as TikTok. People constantly interview those companies starting from August already. There's so many like job opportunities in August. Of course, September, they continue to hire. And once we hit Thanksgiving, everything slowed down significantly. Okay, so therefore, please capture the primary recruiting season with September, October, and everyone must get ready for your upcoming interviews. Okay, now another quick reminder. Let me do this. Let me show my screen. Hi, Revents. I'm gonna put you up in 1 minute. Okay, so we are getting started for your mock interview. Okay, so quick, let me do this slideshow. Quick reminder. So we have a masterclass next week regarding how to create a product portfolio. In 2 weeks, I will land you job offer during a recession, even if you reject it again, or you have PM experience, or you don't have experience. It doesn't matter. Those are key for all of you guys to land your next PM job so that you're going to beat all the competitions out there. Okay. So go to my website, darkness.com, masterclass. You can go here. Let me go to my website quick. Oops. This is our podcast, and I just go to my website right here. Go to my website, darknesscity.com, and then go to here, select the time that works best for you. Okay, for your upcoming free masterclass regarding where we teach product portfolio. And also anybody who sign up for the masterclass, you're going to have free resume review with me as well. So it's all in the descriptions. Once you sign up in the welcome email, there is already resume template and examples you can immediately use. And then after live masterclass, gonna show you how you're able to get information to do a resume review with me. Okay, so we're gonna see you next week. That's when we do live masterclass, and then the week, then everyone just need to get ready for your primary recruiting season. That's in a high level what we do. Okay, in the upcoming few days, come to my website, darkness.com/masterclass. You can find all the information you need. Lots of people are not familiar with the concept of the masterclass or the concept of the product portfolio. And right now it's very critical because everybody out there, they're all trying to become a product manager. It's extremely critical. Everyone use the primary methodology, which is demonstrate your original thinking process as a PM and how you're better than other candidates through different type of product portfolio. There for experienced PM and non-experienced PM, either type is going to be suitable based on your past experience. Okay, pick the right one that's most suitable for you. Okay, I'm going to put the link in the chat. You guys can directly sign up and see you live next week as well. Okay, so now let's do the mock interview. TS. Many thanks, Dr. Nancy. Thank you. Okay, so let's do live mock interview. Revent, how are you?
I'm good.
Please unmute yourself and quickly introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Revan. I recently got laid. I used to work in KLA as an applications engineer, and before that, I was working with wireless platform developer as Meta. And before that, I had like experience in different labs and published like a few research papers. And during this time, I did like work on semiconductor field, RF field, electronics, and design and test. But also like manage some of the projects on the way. So that actually interested me to become a product manager role. And yeah, that actually brings me to here.
Awesome. Great. Cool. Are you saying that you were laid off? You're cut off?
Yeah.
You recently were laid off. I see. So your new goal is land a PM job, or your new goal to land any jobs?
New goal to land a PM job.
Okay, great. Sorry about you getting laid off. This happens to many different people out there. But no worries, so 100% of my layout PMs land a job between 2 to 3 months, no problem. All my layout PMs. So just use the right strategy and in terms of how to answer interview questions, prep your product portfolio, have your resume ready, have those 3 ready, you will land a job soon. Okay, so now let's do mock interview. What type of questions do you want to do? Is a product design question or behavior interview question for first round questions?
Anything is fine with me. Because I had experience with product design, but on various technologies. And yeah.
Okay, so let's do interesting. So let's do a product design question quickly.
Okay.
Can you help me to design a kitchen? This is a real interview question. All real interview question. Help me design a kitchen.
Yes. What are the dimensions of the kitchen, as well as how do you want your kitchen to be, and what are the key things you want in the kitchen?
This is a product design interview questions for Google. Usually, I assume for Google, okay? Usually Google is the interviewer. So let's do the real simulation. If I'm the Google interviewer, I will say, whatever, it doesn't matter. What do you think?
Let's start with also what is the time frame that you want the kitchen to be ready by?
Like half a year.
Half a year. So what I'm thinking is, from my basic idea, how generally how kitchen looks like. One is you need a stove, oven, and microwave top. These are the key things, and you need like a lot of cupboard space, and you need a washer, and if you need a dishwasher as an addition, so that also goes into the kitchen. And the remaining part is cupboard design. So based on like how you want to place, do you want a maximal space option? Do you want a maximal aesthetic option, or how do you want an open layout option for the kitchen?
It doesn't matter because really depends on who you want to design it for. What type of customer segmentation do you think you're designing this kitchen for?
I'm thinking for a household, but I could design a kitchen for a restaurant as well.
Cool. So which one would you design today? And why?
Which one are our customers to design it for? Is it a restaurant or a household?
I'm Google.
Okay.
I'm just creating something for people.
Okay. Yeah.
What
If
do
you
you
want to
think
use
which
it for
one
your
I should create? I should design. I'm Google.
this is for people, and it is for more employee kind of environment, but also more it comes to more restaurant, but more fast food, so that like you make it ready and go. So you have more assembly stages, step by step, for different processes for the kitchen to be made easy. Let's say you're making a batter, a flour or a cake for your employees, so you want most of the parts to be mobileable. So most of the parts to be movable from one place to another, and so that, and also creates a space for all the people, cooks and chefs, to stand in a line and pass things, so that like they make things efficiently and in a fast way. And you want ready, hot, and serve kind of meals for the employees. And if you want that, you would do a assembly stage. As again, coming back, you would have like more grill on one side, a large pan on one side, as well as different equipment for the kitchen on another side, so that it eases the assembly process for the kitchen. And you have the serving station for the employees. more like a canteen, I would say.
I need to stop you here. So I don't think you know the framework at all for product design. And I use Google as example. Uber will ask you the same question. Meta asks you the same question. They may not be kitchen. They may design, I don't know, bookshelf. Uber, like not Uber. Google also have a question, design bookshelf, design museum. Meta will ask you design travel app. Same thing. Design kitchen is also one of the, I think it's also Google interview questions as well. It's like, it's a typical question. Okay. Same thing, design bookshelf. That's it. Any question, you're not using the right framework at all. Completely off, 100% off. Okay, so very straightforward, coach. Just say what.
Yeah.
Trying to show it's good try. Okay, but you're very off.
Yeah.
Okay, you're good try, but very off. Okay, so first of all, let's understand the purpose of them asking you this very vague question. This is day-to-day design kitchen, design travel app, design bookshelf, design Uber app for blind people, and many different things. Design mentorship feature for LinkedIn. All of those are very typical questions. It's day-to-day work that you day-to-day things that you use. So that you already have some exposure, you have no excuses not knowing what it's about. Okay, so number two, when they give you those kind of questions, they want to see how do you think in a bigger scope, not dive into the details of design, because the product manager design is more thinking about how can you create strategic long-term vision for your product so that you're going to solve the pain point for your customers. It is not, let me go into details of the design, because all the design has a specific reasons, designing for who, what kind of pain point to address, and then you can design it. For example, I gave you a clue at the beginning. I said really depends on who you want to design it, what kind of customer segmentation, and then you are on the right track. You said, I can design it for commercial kitchen. I can also design it for normal household, like a family. So which is true, there's a mainly typical like two high-level segmentations for those kitchens. Okay, of course, you can also further break it down in terms of normal household. You can also have like singles, like single young man, like you, I assume you're single young man, like fast, easy kitchen, or someone like family like me. I have a big household, so I need to cook for lots of people, right? And then the commercial kitchen, right? Those are high level good ones. Right. So now once you have high level customer segmentation, instead of showing, hey, here's what I do, I put microwave, different things goes into it. It's very important. You tell them that, okay, there's three different type of customer segmentations. I like to understand which one we need to prioritize first. And also tell you, I'm a Google, I just want to solve pain point for people, right? Google design kitchen. Okay. In this case, it's based on which customer segmentation should I prioritize. So now, which link back to the mission of Google. Google's mission is to provide information to make it available, accessible for everybody, everywhere. All right, and then that different type of customer segmentation, you can design it for commercial or family, for single young men, single young people in general. What would you do? In this case, you can break it down in terms of this framework you can follow for prioritization. It's based on size of market. So how big are the size of market who is going to use the kitchen among all three? And then the impact can bring to those customer segmentation. For example, does commercial kitchen has a bigger pain points? So bigger impact means bigger pain points. Does commercial kitchen in general, you can have bigger pain point, or you help this customer segmentation, you're able to bring in bigger impact in general. Or you help single young man, do you think can bring as big impact compared with designing kitchen for families? And you can also talk about urgency. So all of them, of course, they want a better kitchen, right? So who wants a kitchen yesterday, as soon as possible? For example, single young man, as an example, yes, they have some pain point. Probably they can wait a little bit because they don't cook as much. They always eat out anyway with friends. They social a lot. Maybe, yes, they need a better kitchen. They may not need it immediate today. or even ideally yesterday. They couldn't wait. I hope I had a better kitchen yesterday. Something like that, right? And yeah, so those are different criteria. You can go into your prioritization framework to pick which customer segmentation. And then you talk about whatever you prioritize. Let's say prioritize for family or restaurant. I think you shouldn't prioritize for single young man based on what you described. But one of those, okay. Let's assume through the prioritization framework, you select family. Okay, so now design something for family. You must talk about different kind of pain points the family has, and you prioritize again, then you design the solutions for them as well. Okay, so you're using a completely wrong framework. Let me show you the right framework. Okay, so immediately if you use that methodology you just mentioned earlier, you're going to get killed right away. Okay, so now let me show you the right framework you can use right away. Let me go to my YouTube channel. Everybody in the Discord channel and YouTube channel, please put your answers in the chat as well. I'm going to review your answers live. Okay, put your answers in the chat. At the same time, let me show Revance the framework. So go to right here. Go to my YouTube channel. You guys can directly, oh, what happened? I think it's stuck. Right here, my YouTube channel. See the most popular one, just watch the most popular one. This one has the end-to-end framework that you need to follow. Right here, this using example design Uber app for people with disabilities. Okay, those are different kind of mission why user segmentation pain points examples give you right here. Okay, so watch this video, and it's the most watched videos on my YouTube channel, second most watched. The other one is for Google interview questions database. You guys need to watch and use that as well. So right here, so let me put it in the, just follow this. This has all the different customer segmentation pain points, which I should prioritize, what framework you use, different things you use. Very straightforward. I also have other mock interviews I had with my other students. You guys can watch those mock interviews to learn how other people apply the framework as well. So let me put it in the chat so people can use the right methodology. Cool, I put it on LinkedIn and YouTube. Awesome. Okay, so it's right there. Let me see who else emailed me for mock interview. One sec. Cool. So actually we finished all the mock interviews. Yeah, everybody just make sure you watch this video, which has end-to-end everything to do. And also quick reminder, we have a live masterclass next week regarding how to create a product portfolio. The 2 different type of product portfolio with live examples and 5 different tools you guys can use. We dive deeper. Before you come in, we want you to finish your resume. Okay, have your resume ready. So next Monday, we're gonna do free resume review with people who register for Masterclass. Okay, so once you register, you will get notification how to get free resume review with me. Okay, so come here, go to this website, darknessly.com, go to homepage. Homepage has a button, or darkness.com/masterclass. Either one is fine. Darkness.com, and then go here and directly register for our upcoming live masterclass. Okay, so let me put in the chat again in case people missed it. Awesome. Okay, great. So it looks like we answered all the questions. If I miss any questions, come on the chat. Okay. So any questions regarding the new framework? I just went through Revan's question.
No, I kind of like how you detailed with respect to initially asking what are you trying to solve, like mission statement. When it comes to like customer, you need to ask what is the mission statement and client, and what are the key things. Like let's say like we're building kitchen for Google. One thing I noticed is like you have what kitchen is serving at what time, as well as that is going into notification of the employees, as well as a weekly schedule for the kitchen. Like what are we serving? Like those are also comes into the key things
No,
when No? Okay.
No, that's your old, that's not PMs. That's interior designer. That's interior designer, that's
understood.
not PMs. When Google design a kitchen, I don't think they only design for themselves. They want to capture really big market.
Yes.
Okay, which means that Google and Microsoft and Meta, they have different kind of schedules, different kind of foods they serve to the employees, right? Very, very different.
Yeah.
Uber had different kind of food. So Google is not going to design one kitchen. They're going to design some kind
Yeah.
of solution that can serve many different companies out there. So therefore, it's not based on what kind of food you will serve. Tell me all the details. That's why it's very wrong. That's why Google pay people at least $300,000 per year. Usually they hit $400,000 per year working for Google, not even senior PM, just you join Google. If you're senior PM, I have student join Meta, $800,000 per year. Okay, but interior design only getting paid, I know, starting salary $60,000 per year. You probably can walk up to $80,000 or $90,000 per year. There, the salary itself is 5 times different between those two roles, because interior designers, they just, oh, what do you want? They're very like by the book. Oh, you want to eat this? You want to eat that? Okay, let me design a kitchen to make rice, Chinese rice, whatever. Kung Pao chicken by Chinese for Chinese people. But Google will be like, I designed something scalable that can sell to many different people out there. Not only you make Chinese fried chicken and different stuff out there, I'm going to make lots of money out of many, many different people out there. So therefore, they pay people different kind of money and the salary, and their solution is very different. How the single problem is completely different. That's why the huge salary gap between different people out there based on the product management thinking mindset. Okay, but it's a really good question. It's a very good question. Great question. Okay, so now, Alisa asked this question on YouTube. Where can I find all framework and study the answer mock interviews and avoid failing? A very good question. Let me show you the framework right here. Alisa, very good question. Come here. Okay. All the frameworks are here. I put all my framework in this playlist. Let me come here. Product manager interview questions, the answer, those are all my framework here. All your interviews come here. All the framework, this is about Grill framework. Secret answer how, tell me a time when you failed, is something called the Grill framework, which I invented. Okay, behavior interview questions. Those are the mock interview. Can you guys see my screen? I think you can, right? If I miss anything, let me know. Okay, so the now other framework we invented are, for example, mock interview I have with someone else who's a Microsoft product manager. She's doing mock interview with me. She's one of my students, saying that, hey, how we design the mentorship for LinkedIn. Okay, and also someone else did like improve Airbnb, and fantastic answer in her outcome, and everything's right here. So, and now there's another framework to answer product execution question. Yeah, product metrics, product execution question, and right here is all the frameworks right here. Best framework for execution interview questions. Okay, now product strategy. Here product strategy. We also have a Gucci framework also for product strategy as well. So this is mock interview for product strategy, and this Gucci framework for product strategy is all here. What's your favorite product framework is also here. Just watch this playlist and watch multiple times and give a like, comment. Okay, and everything's here. Once you finish all the playlists, you are golden. You know all the framework that you should have used. Okay, it's very dangerous. People just say, oh, design kitchen, no problem. What kind of food, you know? No, different methodology. We pay people very differently in tech companies. It's just not Google to say all companies pay very well, significantly better, because we think things very differently. Okay, so let me see. Very good question. Very good question, Lisa. Yeah, just go to the playlist. Go to Dr. Nancy. Just go to drnancy.com. or drnancy.com also link to my YouTube channel. You should just say drnancy.com, link to my YouTube channel, or Google me, Dr. Nancy Lee, product management, or director product. You should be able to find me. I have a playlist. I want to just watch all of it. Take lots of notes. Okay, and you guys will be a rock star with upcoming interviews. Of course, everyone learn product portfolio, which I believe is the #1 key for everyone to really beat your competition. Come to our upcoming masterclass as well. Okay.
One final question.
What question you have?
How important is like PM to be in the role? Like PM to be in the, let's say like I have done mostly hardware as well as like managing some of the hardware products. How important like the person needs to be in hardware, or can he be also in software PM roles?
In terms of becoming a PM?
Yes.
It doesn't matter regarding a hardware PM or software PM. I'm more coming from hardware background myself. I work in oil and gas industry. Okay, it's very heavy mechanical engineering type of environment, and I became a PM. For my first PM job is AI PM. How did I become an AI product manager? Came from hardware background. So it's less about, software or hardware. It's more about how would you be able to tell them you have the product thinking. Like you clearly during the interview, you don't have product thinking, right? Boom, sorry, right? So, but if it's someone, we don't know, whatever with hardware background, you ask you those kind of questions, oh, you really think like a PM. So it's more product thinking, and also how you package your past experience related to PM. 91% of people transition into PM. So it's normal. It's normal. Like the 9% that comes to Stanford, okay, and then they become a PM, the first job ever out of college. We don't compete with those people. There's like prestigious people, okay. So 91%, like you and me, transition to PM from very different background. So you must have a product thinking first, know what product management do, have your product portfolio. Product portfolio is a way to really master your skills. So you say, I know design. Well, I asked you a few questions, you don't know how to do it. Why don't you really put your heads down to say, okay, so this is how to create a product portfolio. Here's how to write requirements. Because once, or how to do customer interview, how to create product persona, the customer persona, customer journey map, all of this. Because once you start a new job, nobody teach you how to write requirements. It's like, why are you here today? Why don't you learn the basic requirement before you even come to do a new job? Why even come to interview before you learn how to do like a requirement? Because we'll ask you how do you write requirement, right? So it's like you got to learn ahead of time. Nobody teach you. So really have hands-on experience, literally writing requirement, create a customer persona. That's why creating a portfolio, which has all the key element goes into it. So show I know requirement, I know persona, I know customer journey map, I know MVP, I know everything. So that's the best way to land your next PM job. It's not about I know hardware and software. It doesn't matter. These people ask you a few questions, you don't have product sense. I don't care. You go to Stanford studying computer science degree. You failed miserably. Only 7% of Harvard MBA land a job as a PM. Only 7%. They went to best school ever. Best school ever. Many of them has computer science degree before they go to undergrad and then work a few years and get MBA from Harvard. Why only 7%? Because it's no longer about your past degree, whatever. It is all about packaging hands-on experience, how you tell your stories. As do you have product sense, like how we test out, right? This you don't have so far, but you have time to learn. Go to my YouTube channel. You watch all of those multiple times. Take lots of notes. Okay, great question. Let me see LinkedIn. I haven't checked the LinkedIn question, and once we're done, we're good to go. Awesome. So cool. All right, so it looks like we answered all the questions. In that case, best of luck, everybody. We are going to see you in the upcoming live resume review next Monday as well. So look out for our newsletter, and which you can sign up directly. Go to darknessly.com. It's straightforward. Awesome. Okay. Thank you guys, and make sure to share this video and tag me on LinkedIn. Share and tag me on LinkedIn. And then we know you really appreciate the free coaching we provide today. Awesome. Okay, great talking to all of you guys. Have a good day. Bye, guys.